Yep. I've finally been thawed out. I got frozen in an ice block, and I had to get thawed out. And finally that happened. So I've I've been thawed out. I've been thawed out. Yep. Can finally play video play video games again. Oh.
You'll cry.
No,
You're gonna cry.
No, I
You
will
always
not.
cry. See? You're
I
crying.
am not. Oh man, Hot Buns, thank you for 32 months. Northrex, thank you for 37 months. Poydrick, thank you for the 27 months of subbing. Ari, thank you for, Phil, thank you for the 46 months. Thanks to that Ari and sub gift, appreciate it. Playtastic, thank you for the 110 bits. Sorry, I don't know why this software just does not work anymore. You guys completely crashed it every day. Twice, by the way. Joey, thank you for the 355 bits. No Name, thank you for the 110 bits. Joey, thank you for the 1001 bits. Happy Chocobo, thank you for the Happy Chocobro. Thank you for the 42 months. And Professor Titopoulos, thank you for 86 months of subbing. Woo. This screen made you feel that FF10 wasn't for you? That's interesting. Because this screen made me feel something totally different. In fact, I was gonna make a comment about specifically that in an age where radical dude mindset was the way that everybody thought entertainment had to go, Final Fantasy X came along and set the bar so high with just a real emotional story.
Fuck!
A real story that feels organic and human and something you can connect with. Instead of it.
And the horse wiener! What did you say? A horse wiener? Now, that's dangerous!
I
could literally... Fuck!
I can't imagine why, but at least you understand yourself, Vice Burner. Yeah, this is a masterful story, in my opinion. Playgastic, thank you for the 690 bits. Alan, thank you for the 21 months. VG, thank you for the 98 months. And yeah, this story has real horse wieners in it. RPG Chick, thank you for the 1,111 bits. And Playgastic, thank you for the 690 bits. Oh, jeez. But I appreciate your honesty, Iceburner. You know, you don't say, oh, everybody thinks this story is good, but I think it sucks or whatever. It's like, you know, it's just not for you. You know? Really? I would not compare this to Kingdom Hearts. I mean, honestly, Square storytelling in anything but Final Fantasy is shaky anyway, because it's usually not this much care given to it. But Final Fantasy X was the first game to have like really, really deep storytelling with really, really deep character personalities and interactions. Like this is a story. FF7 and 9 and 8, they're great for the era, but this is like storytelling, you know? Thank you, Joey, for the 144 bits. So interesting. I wonder, like, what is your preference for stories then? Like, where do you lie? Like, what would you say is like a game that has storytelling that is for you? No, you're fine. This is an interesting conversation. It's an interesting conversation. And remember what I said about, like, you know, show up for the Final Fantasies you don't like. Let me convince you, you know, kind of thing. But I mean, hey, you do you, boo-boo. If you don't want to be here, then whatever. I thought Vagrant Story had an alright story. Yeah, I thought it wasn't bad. I wouldn't like it. Definitely wasn't like it for me. This is it for me. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12. I think those are, in my opinion, the two best Final Fantasy stories that we have. Although, if you count Remake and Rebirth, I would probably put those on the pedestal above those. But again, you know, we each have our personal tastes and preferences. Joey, thank you for the 144 bits. Yes, for real. Yeah, this is it. This is the story. The story. Sorry, a little rusty.
Shut up, old man. You smell like farts.
A little rusty after not streaming for a whole frickin' week. Oh, Kamen Rider, thank you for the 444 bits.
Old man. You smell like farts.
Now you shut up, fart smellers. Thank you, Playgastic, for the 444 bits. Technically, you're all fart smellers because you think I smell like farts, thus you are smelling farts. Fart smellers. Boom, got him.
Good boy.
What? For what? Thank you, Node, for the 266 bits. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of Kamen Rider, I do have a package to open from him, so we will get to that in a bit. First, let me say hello to everybody, and then we'll get rolling. The translations start to get way better, yeah, but it's more than that. It's that you have voice acting, which adds a layer of depth that you just can't get without voice acting, because tone sets gives so much information that you just can't get with text, you know? Like I said, Iceburner, I mean, you don't have to go. I welcome people that have contrarian opinions, and you know, like, it's fine to express that here. You know, you're good here. But if you want to go, you want to go. You know, not gonna fight you for it. But yeah, I will say that, like, obviously 7 was revolutionary in its storytelling in video games, and that's very important, but it was this game right here that really said that we can have stories that are better than movies. And the thing about video games is that they're a lot longer, and so they have to keep that, like, movie levels, book level storytelling for a lot longer time with more, like, visual importance, you know? Like, there's a lot more that goes into a long story in a video game than there is, a good one anyway, than there is anything else. Books are just words, you know, it's not the same. Movies, you don't have to, like, program anything, it's just filming, and these all take effort, and it takes a skilled director and a skilled writer to make those stories well, but it takes all of those things to make a video game story well. That's why video games tend to have pretty low-end, low-tier storytelling a lot of the time, because it's expensive.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you, Dax, for the 55 months, and Wormtail, thank you for the 123 bits. Do you think they could craft a really deep story since the game is rather on rails? Every story is linear. So, every story is linear. Literally, it can only go one way, whatever the story tells it to go. That's it. Every story is linear. Like, there are very few stories that are non-linear, so that doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with it. In fact, the linear nature of the video game is intentional because of the narrative. Final Fantasy does this thing where their gameplay often matches the narrative, and in this case, the narrative is the journey, the pilgrimage that you have to go on. It's always going forward. There are no side stops. There are no diversions. It's forward to Zanarkand. That's the narrative, and that the story matches, or the gameplay matches that, like that always pushing forward to that end, because it's urgent. Linear in a video, I don't know why people have this weird crux against linearity. It doesn't matter. All games are linear as well. Like, nearly every single RPG is linear. Just because you can go onto a world map and walk 20 tiles to the north and look at the trees on the world map and go, ooh, I'm exploring, doesn't mean that the game isn't linear. You know, you just have a open-ish space that you can explore a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get funneled into where you have to go because the story is linear. I don't understand this, like, distaste, like this linear is like a 4-letter word. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Nearly every single game you enjoyed as a kid is linear. The only exception is, like, Mega Man, because you can pick the stage that you want to go on, and that's it. You know what I mean? Elden Ring is technically linear, but it has an open world to explore. Open world is not the opposite of linear, okay? Open world just means that you have an open world that you can explore, but at the end of the day, there's only one way to advance the game, and that's the next story quest, or the next whatever. I will say that Elden Ring has elements of non-linearity because you can defeat story bosses in any way you want, any order you want to, and the exploration does allow for that. But at the end of the day, there's only one way to advance the game, you know, for the most part. I mean, obviously there are multiple endings, and that adds a level of non-linearity, but realistically, the multiple endings are, did you do this quest and select this option? Okay, then you get to do a different ending, that's it, you know? Yep, I know, right, Kirby? Linearity bad, thus I'm wrong. Yeah. The illusion of non-linearity is nice, but, like, it still doesn't matter. You know, having choices is good, but also, like, focus is important as well, you know? I still don't understand the issue of non-linearity. I like options, but I like options in my game. The story is directing me because it wants to be told a certain way. Going off and you know, walking on a world map 5 steps to the left doesn't mean a fucking thing. It means nothing. It doesn't add the illusion of non-linearity. It doesn't add anything. It just goes, ooh, look at the world. You can explore it, you know? Jeez. Wow, Kirby. Which Metroid game was that? Because as far as I understand it, all the Metroid games have elements of non-linearity. Yeah, Kirby. Yeah. Zero Mission, Fusion, Metroid Prime 1. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 both have elements of non-linearity. I think Fusion is the only one that's really setting you on rails because of the story triggers. But even then, it's like, it's so stupid. God. Like, it's not an issue. Wow, nice hype train. Thank you, everybody. RPG Chick, thank you for the gift sub as well. Yeah, once again, I just want to point out that linearity is not bad. The vast majority of video games out there are non-linear. It's extremely rare to have a real non-linear game. Just being able to, like, go off on a side path in a dungeon does not make your game non-linear. Having an open world does not make your game non-linear. It just gives you choices in a different style of gameplay. So linearity is not bad. All of the games are linear. All of them. Like, it's easier to say all the games are linear and then have a couple people correct you on a couple games than say some games are linear and some games are not, and then having to sit there and name every single game because there's so few of them that are truly non-linear. I mean, a preference for open world versus on rails is fine. I actually like open world, but I understand the necessity for linearity. Oh, dude, AM2R was honestly kind of shallow. I played AM2R. It's not nearly as good as people said it was. They basically just wanted to say that Nintendo sucks, and that's it. That's all that is. Nintendo haters are among the most miserable people on the planet. They don't. They just think that you're bowing down to the corporate overlord or something because you played a video game that you enjoyed. If you understand that the protagonist is black and a woman that's not sexualized, then you understand why people hate on Forspoken. Yeah. That's why. Because Forspoken is actually really good. It's a very solid game. Everybody should hate Nintendo a little bit? Not really. When it comes to developers that have done shitty things, Nintendo's pretty much on the level in the grand scheme of things. Like the vast majority of the shitty developers are like EA, Ubisoft, anything Tencent, honestly. What's the other one? Embracer Group. Fuck all of them. You know, those are the ones you really gotta worry about. But to be fair, Tencent and Embracer Group are not developers. They just are parent companies that own lots of developers. Nintendo has a reputation for protecting their properties against people that are using their assets to make illegal things, which, I mean, okay, I don't give a fuck about corporations. I don't give a fuck about Nintendo, but I will say that every single court case I've heard about Nintendo is pretty justifiable, and people blow it way out of proportion. And they conveniently don't acknowledge the parts about why they're being you know, involved in litigation. Oh, absolutely. Yes, they have developed a reputation. The reason, though, is because Nintendo is the most popular, well-known developer of all time. So there are more people that... Oh, that's Cecil. He's climbing up. There are more people that want to use those assets to try to make money off of them. And that's why they have a reputation for it, because there are just more people that try to steal their assets, you know? That's it. It's literally it. They're just more popular. So there's more people trying to do shit. I know about it. Yeah, there was a gacha game thing that basically was a complete rip on Horizon Zero Dawn, and Sony had to crack down on that just the same way as Nintendo cracked on another Metroid 2 remake, like a year before their Metroid 2 remake came out. You know, like, come on. Oh, man. Well, there's a lot of good indie games, but there are far more bad indie games than there are bad AAA games. That's just facts. I'm not trying to poop on indie, but there are so many garbage trash slammed it out to try and capitalize on indie games. So, yeah. I think Xbox hate comes from, like, everybody. The Sony hate definitely comes from Xbox fans. But the Xbox hate or dislike, rather, if it's not console war junk, just comes from the fact that Microsoft makes dumb decisions and doesn't have any games on their platform because they consider PC to be their platform, you know? Exactly, Kirby. Yes, that is true. Yes. People look at the 1% of indie games that are successful and then go, why don't more companies do indie games? Well, first off, that's not what indie means. Indie means independent developer. Baldur's Gate 3 and Expedition 33 are both indie games, right? You don't have to be retro to be indie. You just have to be an independent developer. What they really mean is retro-inspired, and that's a totally different thing. And then you have things like Dave the Diver, where it literally was retro-inspired, and people called it an indie game because they're fucking dumb. Oh. I imagine a lot of those 360 games are going to come to PC because I don't think Microsoft is going to make another platform, and I think that their way to make money in the gaming market is going to be by remastering their old exclusive titles. That was originally my take, Jimmy Jam, but actually, honestly, like, it was more than that, you know? I mean, I had an original Xbox, and I had like 3 games for it. There just wasn't anything interesting there. I've never seen an Xbox platform with games that I went, ooh, these are the exclusives, I need this. Yet every single Nintendo and Sony platform, I've been like, let's go, baby, you know? Although I never bought myself a PS3. That was a gift. Oh man, the OG Xbox controller. Thankfully, I got pretty big hands, so it was fine for me. It was still bad though. I don't know if that'll last very long, Playinastic. With the way Windows has been going, Linux is on the rise.
Shut up, old man. You smell like farts.
By a huge amount. We're getting there, Kamen Rider. Thank you for the 444 bits. He wants me to shut up and open the package. Thank you very much. The Duke. Drake of 99 Dragons, yes. The hit favorite that 5 people have heard of. I've never heard of that. The only time I've had a Xbox platform where there was an exclusive that I really enjoyed playing was Lost Odyssey. And even then I never bought a 360. It was given to me by a friend who had extras. Cause like he had a friend that was like into remastering old consoles and he had like a bunch of 360s lying around. I was like, yo, you want one? I was like, heck yeah. So yeah. Like if somebody gave me whatever the newest Xbox platform is, I'd take it. And I'd check out some games and I'd use it, but I would never buy it. "2026 may very well be the year of Linux gaming. Honestly, I think there's a really high probability of Windows completely getting dunked by the year 2026 as more convenient and useful Linux platforms rise up. So first off, there's 2 things. First off, Linux has been getting elements that allow it to essentially emulate Windows, more or less. It's not actually emulation, so it's not illegal. but it essentially kind of tricks the software into thinking that it is a compatible operating system. And it's becoming a lot more convenient and easy to install and set up, and they're becoming like package deals where it's just like, here it is, just boom, done, and it's free. Okay, and then Windows is doing something that everybody hates. First off, you have the rise of AI with Windows, which everybody hates, and it's required. You can't get rid of it. Then you have like tons of adverts. You have spying on all your personal information. You have like just unreliability, and just every single decision Microsoft has been making with Windows has been making consumers more and more pissed off. And Linux is just sitting there like, yo, what's up? And as things get worse and worse and worse, and Linux gets better and better and better, I think there's not to mention you have the Steam Deck, which runs on Linux, by the way, and it plays everything. You will more than likely have a lot of developers releasing games that are already compatible with Linux. Yeah, there's this photo shots and storing information thing. Yeah, there's that. Yep. Oh, so the ones that we don't care about. Got it. Hey, Bordow, thank you for the 1 year subbing. All right, let's say hello really quick. Then we'll get to the package, and then we'll get rolling on Final Fantasy X, which I've been anxious to play for a freaking week. No shade on 7. He's sick. It is what it is. For those of you that don't know, 7 has been sick for the last week, and that's why I had to take a couple days off. If you're new to the Final Fantasy Fiesta or you don't know, in the Final Fantasy Fiesta, we try to keep our timers that I don't have up, relatively equal. And by relatively equal, I mean usually within like 8 to 10 hours of one another, if at all possible, with him leading the timer. So like, if we're at 100 hours and he streams, he goes to 107 hours, and then I'm at 100 hours and go to 107 hours like that. That's the correct timer setup. And 7 has had a lot of short days and a lot of time off, which is pretty common. And so no shade on 7. He's sick. And so, you know, I just had to not stream for a couple days. I wasn't sick. I wasn't incapable of streaming. I just wasn't able to because of the Fiesta, which is very, very normal for the Fiesta. It happens every single year. Joey, thank you for the 355 bits. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's see, we got Kirby. Hello, Jazzy, what's up? I wouldn't say FF15 and 16 suffered from being more open at all. I don't think that's what caused them to suffer at all. In fact, they didn't suffer at all. FF15 has sold over 10 million copies easily. I mean, they've already announced 10 million like years ago, so it's like 11 or 12 by now, I'm sure. And FF16 has sold an estimated of 5 or 6 million, which is extremely good considering the console exclusivity for the first 2 years, and just in general with the age of the game. So both of those have performed exceedingly well, and they didn't suffer from anything at all. They both performed admirably, so that's not true. You might say like you didn't vibe with them as much because of the openness, but FF16 isn't even open. It just has less roads that are locked in and more organic looking areas that are still relatively contained, but I wouldn't call FF16 open at all. Let's see, Raiko, what's up? No Name, let's go. What's up, Kirby Master? We got Courtesy Flush, hello. DJ Laws, what's up, Mecca? RBG Chick, hello. No Name, what's up? What's up, Jellyfish? Velacor, Rod Bear, hello. We got Playonastic. Worm Talon, how's it going? What's up, No Name? Pig Sammy's here. FD Bog, what's going on? Let's see, Joe is here. Bags, what's going on? Magic, hello. Jimmy Jam, what's going on? Let's see, we got Alan. I'm glad you're enjoying Forspoken. I platinumed Forspoken. That's how much I enjoyed it. Mojo, what's up? Let's see, Mecha, hello. Xerxes, how's it going? Crixie, hello. Xbox is irrelevant. A little bit, honestly. Nelium, what's going on? Let's see, we got Kamen Rider, hello. Vax, what's up? Murdoch, what's up? Sweet Videl, how's it going? Silco, how's it going? Space Cowboy, what's up? What else we got? We got Boardhound. Looney Jan, hello. Kaitsu, what's up? Blitzball Ace with 62 months. Thank you very much. Let's see. Larvy, how's it going? Oh, Dracorius, Lurkers, and anyone I might have missed. Tubastone, Lamgwin, hello, hello, hello. Fingers healed? Oh, fingers have healed a long time ago. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Raika, what's up? Ooh. From my understanding, the budget of FF16 was roughly around 60 to 70 million. As a comparison, FF7 Remake's budget was roughly estimated at 120 to 130 million, which at the time was the 10th highest budget in video games ever. So significant. But what, 5 years later, 6 years later, being 60 to 70 million? Pretty low end for a AAA game in terms of budget. And I will say every now and again it does show, mostly because of the FF14 isms in FF16, which is definitely the low point of FF16. But the nitty gritty, when you get down to brass tacks and the actual like core of the game, it's absolutely brilliant. Oh, you think you're a funny man, do you? With your redeeming kitty treats. Butters, thank you for 117 months. And Chef Tig, thank you for 57 months. Hello. Wow. Thank you. No, they don't have a sparse 2026. They just haven't announced their 2026 lineup yet. That's all. I would say there's going to be a major title release in 2026, like a major one. It might be Remake 3. It might be DQ11. I don't know. Should have waited until I started the timer. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do the kitties stuff, and then we'll do the well, let's do the package first. Let's do the package first, and then we'll do the kitty treats. Okay. All right. Let me grab that first, because I think Kamen Rider's been waiting, and maybe he doesn't care about the kitty treats. I don't know why he wouldn't, but. All right, so it is, if I recall correctly, it's from Play Asia. I think he told me that it was from Play Asia, so it's right here. We're gonna do this scene right here for this one because it's just the little guy here, so we'll just open this up. But I'm excited because if it's an import, it means it could be something that, you know, you can't get in the States or something, so. Here we go. Or rather, isn't sold in the States anyway. Wow. Want to open. That's when you just use brute force. Roar, brute force. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is definitely a gag gift, but at the same time, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's Venus Vacation Dead or Alive Extreme Prism. Wow, early purchase bonus with Chunk Som outfits. Okay, I'm in. I'm convinced. The Chunk Soms are the traditional looking Chinese dress thing. Yeah, that's like peak for me. So I'm you son of a bitch, I'm in. But clearly this was sent to me because of the, what is it that we did? The oh shoot, the one with the ninja girls and the creepiness. Sakura something, Senran Kagura, that's what it is. There was the Senran Kagura incentive game that we did at 5,000 subs, and obviously this is inspired by that, because I was like, I'm not gonna do any one of these like highly sexually charged games for an incentive anymore. We're just gonna have some normal stuff. And Cohen's like, challenge accepted, and sends this. Venus Vacation, Dead or Alive Extreme Prism. I mean, we know what this game is about. We know what this game is about. It says, on the Venus Islands, a land of everlasting summer, you meet 6 girls. As you interact with the girls as their boss, of course, a variety of unique stories unfold. The heart-fluttering sensation of casual gestures, the thrill as you draw closer to your love interest, and the worry about which girl to choose. Are you ready to experience true romance in the islands of everlasting summer? These are the games that teach men to lie to women in order to get their interests. The whole not just games like this. I mean, any kind of dating sim, any single dating sim, basically teaches men to lie to women to pretend that you're interested in what they're about. Which is because otherwise, how are you, like, if you don't agree with what they say, you have to agree with them in order to get the affinity and all that other stuff. So it's not like intentional all the time. Sometimes it is. It's just inherent in the game's design. Yeah, these are DOA, these are Dead or Alive girls, by the way. Dead or Alive is a fighting game series like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. So these are the girls of Dead or Alive. And the first game that Koei Tecmo said, oh hey, we can sell sex, was a beach volleyball game that they made called Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, where it was just beach volleyball and Dead or Alive girls in bikinis. That was on the first Xbox, by the way. And I had a friend, my roommate at the time, who maxed out that game. Maxed it out. Like, every time I come home from work and he was playing it, unlocking all the outfits and all the bikinis and stuff. Every time. And since then, they've released a load more of games like this with the Dead or Alive girls, because they know that they can make low quality game with just very high poly bouncy boobs and sell tons. Also, one of these games, one of the Dead or Alive beach volleyball or dating type games like this, has like $5,000 worth of premium content on the shop. Like, ridiculous amounts of DLC. Like, ridiculous amounts of DLC. It's insane. So, yeah. They know what they were doing with that one. They knew what they were doing with that one. Either way, Kamen Rider, it's an interesting story that I was getting at, but either way, I am thankful for that, because that is definitely something I would never buy for myself, ever. But like, at the same time, there could be some meme-worthy content in there, and I'm curious as to what kind of things that has to offer. Very, very uncomfortable stream game if I were to ever add it to something. So, thank you for sending that my way. As far as gag gifts go, practicality is key, and I think that makes that a peak gag gift. So thank you very much, and I appreciate you thinking of me and sending this all the way to me, you know, from Malaysia, because it's an import. So that's freaking rad, dude. You don't think it was a gag gift? Oh. All right, let me take care of this, and then we'll do the kitty treats. All right, the other one. Dead or Alive 1. I think Dead or Alive 1 was for the Dreamcast, but if there is a Dead or Alive 2, there was a good chance that it was for the Dreamcast as well. Yeah, GIF would have been an actual hentai game. I don't know about that because there's a high chance that I would not play that even on my own time, and I wouldn't be able to stream it. So like him making
I did
that
ask
the
for
GIF.
the most valuable, jaw-droppingly delicious booty.
Totally true.
Dropping the delicious booty. Yeah. Grim, thank you for 38 months. And Crixie, thank you for the $16.91 donation. Thank you very, very much. DOA girls, you say? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do something a little more wholesome with some kitty treats, right? They've gotten very good at knowing. Yeah, I talked about DOA beach volleyball and how my roommate at the time like mastered the game and 100% it. They're ready. They're like, my body is ready. Give me the treats. They're ready. They are ready. Kitties on treats. Kitties. They're like, we're already here. Yeah, but not all of you. Kitties! Mia! Where's Mia? Kitties! There's Mia. Come on, Mia. Come, Mia, come on. Oh. Even though Cecil's got the cone of shame on, he's getting some treats underneath the desk on the ottoman underneath here. Mia's behind Raven, and she's eating some. She's not going after any of them. Well, that's coconut, obviously. Come on. That's Ginger. That's Maya, Chi, and Raven back there. Your orange cat is just named Orange? Yeah, honestly, that's the best name. I don't think G wants any more. Oh, he's definitely long hair. Both of them, these two boys. The hand gets lost in the fluff. Yeah, they're starting to look like cat. Well, that's not the cat. That's not Maya or Mia. That's Raven. But come on, Mia. Get out of the shadow. I'm trying to get her on the camera, but she's being shy. That's it. No more. All done. But yeah, they're starting to become cats, and it's like, no, you're supposed to stay adorable kittens. Yes, we have not started FF10 yet, so it'll be a brand new save file. Can I tell from the floofy tail? Yes. I can tell, like, in the dark which cat is which. Because of just general size, how they carry themselves, everything. Oh, Southeast Asia has a high amounts of English speaking, otherwise JP only. Oh, interesting, Kamen Rider. Well, now we know. What's up, Titus? All done. The kitties got their treats. Now it's just Raven scavenging because honestly, Raven is like insane when it comes to food. We have to constantly monitor. Well, every time we feed the cats, we have to monitor them because this asshole will try to eat everybody's food. Like she's insane, like insanely pushy, and just like crazy about eating everybody else's food. If we didn't monitor her, she'd be bigger than Coconut, and Coconut's a large breed cat. He's big just because of his breed. She'd just be a big piggy because she just tries to eat everybody's food. So every time, like, we want the cats to be able to graze, but they can't. So I have to keep the food up high if they don't finish it, so that Raven doesn't eat it, and then constantly feed them a little bit all day long. It's a pain in the butt, but, you know, they're all healthy because of it. Thank you for giving the kitties treats. All right, let me put this up, and then we'll get rolling on Final Fantasy X. I found myself a little bean. Little bean. She's like, no, but there could be more treats. Same, Murdoch, same. Yeah. The way they move across the bed and everything, yeah, I can tell that. What's up, Ronald? Woo! All right, well, why now we finally get to start Final Fantasy X after a week of being off. And some kitty treats. Final Fantasy X in the 2025 Final Fantasy Fiesta 10th anniversary. The PS2 era begins now. I'm doing standard. I'm doing the original soundtrack. I had forgotten to think about whether or not I wanted to do the standard or the other sphere grid, the whatever it's called, and so I just said, you know what, screw it, standard. I may have messed myself up on that because there are definitely some possibilities with the expert sphere grid that can change things around for our girl team only, like taking Riku down Orange Tree or something. So I'll have to just figure it out. No, I hadn't thought about it. I haven't thought enough about it. Like, I would have to think about it. I would need time. It's on PC. Any game that can be PC is on PC this year. So, the Pixel Masters, FF7 Remake, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, all on PC. Honestly, Magnum, like, there is a certain level of like, how do I say it, like, relief when I get to Final Fantasy X, because all of the older games have a lot more, like, oppressive design, and there are situations that you can get stuck on a lot more. Once you get to 10, it starts to lighten up a little bit with, you know, soft locks or obnoxious designs that are just really, really mean and dated. Not to say that Final Fantasy has a slew of them, but they are prevalent on all retro games, just less so on Final Fantasy.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Listen to my ha ha ha. Thank you, Played Isaac, 110 bits. And it's mostly just that, like, with the Fiesta, it being a race, that's why I get that relief. Like, normally playing FF1 through 9, they're totally on the level, very, very well balanced, well-made games. But in the Fiesta, those little cracks start to show a little bit. Listen to my story. My story is Final Fantasy 7 or 10 is the GOAT. I agree, Jazzy. Was my favorite? All of them. Oh, yeah, we have a name. We have names. Will I ever have to suffer after years again? Who knows what the future holds? Will you sign my balls?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Classic Titus name.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
Why would Titus count as a girl?
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll,
Character
this.
limitations.
That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row.
Oh no.
Fifth from the right.
We're not allowed to revive Riku.
Got it.
It's defend only with the other two.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Well, defend or weapon change. No meaningful actions.
Alrighty.
Like, girl team only means girl team only, not
Take
girl
it
team only
easy.
unless I have some trouble, then the boys can come in and help. That's not what that means. The only time it's not girl team only is when I don't have
Well,
girls.
Gotta go. Cheer for
In,
me.
in that case, that's the beginning of the game and some of the water segments before I get Riku.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe
Sure.
tonight?
Yeah, why not? Nothing bad's gonna happen.
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
By the way, this is the the prelude. It's just adapted for this. If Riku dies in the water, it's game over. Yep. You never understood that first whisper? That little kid telling him? I think it's more that it's like subtly whispering in his ear. Like he doesn't acknowledge it because it's this sort of like influence rather than a direct, you can't tonight, you know?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
I want to listen to this.
I went running straight back
I
home.
usually just
We
skip
sat
it.
up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
About what I remember. Yeah, favorite sports ball player. Sign this, please, and just like.
Make way. Coming through.
I mean,
sorry.
leitmotif in Final Fantasy games, that's like a guarantee.
Hey.
Honestly, I
gonna be
think
late.
FF12 is the only one without obvious motifs in it.
Hey, let go of me.
What's up, Makori? This is also the era where CG gets really good. It's still a little, you know, dated, but cheers, mate. Pouring one out for my homie. I know, right, Alan? This is like bad graphics for a modern Final Fantasy, and yet it was like peak CGI for the time. Thank you, BG, for the 110 bits. The end. Roll credits. By the way, pre-rendered backgrounds. That's why Final Fantasy X looks so good. This is a pre-rendered background. It is not 3D rendered. It is an image. Most of the backgrounds in Final Fantasy X are pre-rendered, which is why the game looks so good. But it's 480p versus 480i, I guess, instead of 240p, which allows it to be a lot smoother. So when you get moving objects like the water in the background, even though that's 3D rendered, it looks seamless on it because of the resolution. That smoothness. This is rendered. This is rendered. All of this is rendered, except for the skybox. Anything where a camera is panning is rendered because it's a 3D environment. If a camera is not panning or moving, then it's more than likely
It begins.
pre-rendered background like FF7, 8, and 9 does.
What?
On all the backgrounds.
Don't cry.
Yeah, I think everybody would, Icy Jimmy Jam. If they made Blitzball a little bit more flowing and less, like, menu-based, I think Blitzball would have been really solid. But basically, Blitzball is Tetramaster with
wait!
swimming, and that's about it.
Hey, not this way.
Look,
From my understanding, the person that designed Tetramaster also made Blitzball, and also made the Chocobo Dodger. So, you know, there's a lot of reason to hate that person. Nope, it has the same amount of RNG. Well, there's less instances of RNG, but the variance is the same.
Sin?
A lot of fiends here, y'all.
Don't talk like that. Thank you, Joey, for the 310 bits. Oh, we might get that one because we have to have Yuna and Lulu.
take it.
I like how he lifts him up with it. That's so cool.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
And this is when you actually learn that why Titus has an affiliation with Jekt. At first, he just kind of looks like he's scoffing at him and has a
Hope you know
like
how to use it.
like he just doesn't like him. But you find out now that it's his dad. The whole Jekt Pope billboard in the beginning, the announcer talking about Jekt, all of that, you know.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
But it's all girl team only. Why am I using the boys? To be fair, all weapons are pretty much equal in this game.
And run.
Thank you, Joy, for the 310 bits. If I missed it, I feel like I missed it. I get inside my head sometimes. Is that so, Dante? Titus was doing the slappy hands, man. He was gonna win.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
I forgot how to do that. There we go. Fuck. I got Xbox inputs. God damn it. That's why I hate the PC versions of games. Oh, crit. Nice. Thank you, Joey, for that 110 bits. Yeah. There's no option to change it either in the PC version. What's up, Ramesh? What's going on? I guess I can use ha-ha-ha's overdrive as well. Thankfully, I don't have to use RN, so it won't matter. Youngblood, what's going on? But yeah, I don't have to use RN, so I don't have to worry about the stupid Xbox inputs with no ability to change them. Oh yeah, we'll hit 200 hours tonight for sure, dude. You cannot, Ellen. It's coded into the game. Like they just don't have the images or whatever for it, you know? Because the button inputs are little images. I should probably save it. Yep, also it's a very old PC game. This was one of their first remasters. Actually, it was their first remaster. It came out in like 2011 or something, 2015, something like that. Back before that was a factor, where you had multiple glyph options.
Give me a break, man.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, it is a prequel to X2. See if I can remember the proper order here. What's the... Okay, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to change my weapon. What's the weapon change button? It was R1. Oh, there it is. Okay. It should be fine to just... Wait. We'll just do that.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
A Mayo playthrough? Probably.
Trust me, you'll see.
I'm coming.
You are sure?
Thank you, Joy, for the 377 bits. He's definitely coming.
This is it. This is your story.
Now go into the giant alien anus.
It all begins here.
Just for clarity's sake, for anybody playing along with Final Fantasy X or wanting to do the Final Fantasy X
What a
challenge.
stupid mission.
Thank you, Joy, for the 188 bits. Thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty dumb mission. Is that boys are only allowed to defend or change weapon if I have a girl available. And I will not be leveling any of the boys once I get past the Riku fight unless I get stuck on something. So basically the rule of thumb is no, like I cannot do anything with the boys if I have girls.
Like,
And they
where
don't have to
I
die.
was,
They just have to defend
what I got
or
myself into. I started
defend
to
or
feel lightheaded.
weapon change only.
And then sleepy. I think I had a dream. A dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone.
And if there are
beside me,
situations where
so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
I'm stuck, I can grind them up if need be. But that the rule of thumb is taking the challenge as it is, no circumventing it. But I can level up the boys up until I get to the point of the Riku fight in the Moonflow. After that, there's no more using the sphere grid on them unless I absolutely have to.
Anybody there?
Nope. Thank you, Tech Side, for the 49 months. Hey! Hey. Thank you, Joy, for the 800 bits. There's definitely some water here. Oh my god, what a massive bit badge. Thank you very much. One of my favorite battle themes, honestly. Just got a lot of energy, you know? What is water? Dihydrogen monoxide? Dihydrogen monoxide, yeah. Nom 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 nom. I think the boss theme was more to kind of give a vibe. By the way, this guy only hits you for half health. You can't die to it, and he only hits you twice before the event plays.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Cool.
Oh man. Audio's a little goofy here. All right, so update on the rule set for the Fiesta. I was talking to Seven, and Seven said no leveling the boys whatsoever, unless we feel like we're soft locked or something and we can't get through it, as a precaution, just for Fiesta safety sake. But the idea is that no sphere grid for the boys at all, which will mean that the Riku fight might be a little rough.
Need fire.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Joy, for the 123 bits twice. Seymour put it there so that nobody would find it, because it's a what you call it, Aeon, final Aeon. So he didn't want anybody else to have the faith. Hello, I pressed the button. Do I know the name of this song? No. He wasn't just, are you serious? Did you play this game? The first thing you do is you go and find some dry leaves and some flint. That's what I was just doing.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call.
Some
Your
top
team
you goober.
lost because of you.
You came to say that?
Well, I don't think it's unrealistic for something that you could spark a fire off of here.
I thought you'd be.
It is a temple, which would have had a whole
Who,
lot of things,
me?
and rocks don't exactly deteriorate.
You cried.
I mean, in a temple with a bunch of sconces and torches that they would have to light those with, I'd imagine tinder would probably be a pretty reasonable thing to have here, actually.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
How many spellcasters do you know of? Pretty rare to have a spellcaster, actually. Not everybody's just got a spellcaster lying around to start fires for them.
Give me a break!
This guy will now be the food. No crits, no dodges. Wow. I don't go anywhere without my pocket healer. Oh, did I get a crit? I must have not seen it then. I had to have if I ended the fight that way.
You on my side? Cool!
Because normally you'd have to heal. Near the end of the game when he grows up and stops being an idiot. Remember, stupidity is a prerequisite for racism, so you know. He kind of grows up and stops being a dumbass. Nice. Dead. I mean, dead. I mean... dead. Usually when it does the little cutscene thing, that's a killing blow. Well, at least we got good hits. Like, he spread out his damage. Oh, girl only. Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. Actually, no, you're absolutely right. My bad. Yeah, you're absolutely right. My bad. I take the hit. Thank you, Playtastic and Joy, for the 110 bits. I just got into the mindset of just going through the game because I used to speedrun it and I just went tunnel vision. Yep. Thank you, Playtastic, for the 110 bits. Twice, and Joey, thank you for the 110 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Oh, we can actually skip the cutscene, but this isn't skippable, so. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It totally slipped my mind there.
Hey, wait!
But like I said, I'll take the time hit.
Don't go out on
Like,
me.
that's my mistake. I used Titus, I have to reset.
Just hold on.
Period.
I'll get
That's the way it
more
goes. Yeah, thank you for keeping me honest on that. I just did not even think about it. Hadn't even crossed my mind for this fight. Chris, thank you for the 110 bits. Enjoy, thank you for another 110 bits. I didn't even care. If I had to restart the whole thing, that was my hit. I made a mistake. I have to take that time hit. So yeah, I would have taken the full hit if I had messed it up. I would have saved over it though, Magnum, and I would have just had to, like, you know, deal with it. This time I do not get crits, of course, so I gotta dodge, so it's good. No, you do not see that happen often, Doxers. And it's very uncommon we goof up on an incentive. It does mean that this is going to be very interesting. I hadn't even considered this part of the game.
You on my side?
Because
Cool.
Riku hits for half of what Titus hits. And so, not being able to use him is going to suck because I'll have to basically try to prioritize grenades. But the fishies, the piranhas, they have grenades to steal, so I'll just have to steal more. Oh, I crit with that first grenade. Oh, hell yeah. I crit with the first grenade. 700. You can get an overkill on the first boss in the underwater if you crit your grenade. It's the only way to get an overkill. I'm sweating. I was like, what's this moisture up here? And I'm sweating because I'm embarrassed about messing that up.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak!
Vin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
Bog Edeku! Gamed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Tate.
Ifan Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik!
Kuno.
Kuno.
Oh. Oh, yes. Insane Man, thank you for that Megan tier 2. 89 months of subbing. What's up, Doges? What's going on?
Kid, it's Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Musujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right.
Grab the
whatever.
booty. Saying grab the booty. So everybody always asks, how did they breathe underwater all the time? And like literally in the beginning of the game, they hand you this device.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Oh, almost forgot.
It's a shame you can't back out of this tutorial. But we're not allowed to do that. Yes, Kuno means sorry. That's why I often say Kuno, but Kuno, not Kuno. That's what I mean by that. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe he just lost it on the way. I mean, it is old world technology because that's what the Al Bhed do. Is they gather technology from the old world, and that would be essentially the same technology that Titus would be using. So more than likely, yeah. The fact that Titus didn't question it and just took it probably means that he's familiar with it.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
There is no
It's
time
not active
travel.
now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
I mean, in a lot
Okay,
of those
let's get to work.
RPGs, they tend to be
Roger.
post-apocalyptic worlds, so yeah, pretty common. What's up, Jeebus? Yes, we're perpetually moving forward 1 second at a time, along with everybody else. You mean Shalinda? Or is Belinda Shalinda's twin sister? I was gonna say, no encounters on this first screen is pretty wild. Ah. This is actually gonna be really scary. I'm really worried about this. Okay, actually the defense damage is not so bad. We should be fine. What up, Chobin? Ooh, crit steal. That's gonna be helpful here. So the way stealing works in this game is that you have a 100% chance to steal on the first attempt, and then it's half the previous chance every single time. So 100, 50, 25, etc. And I'm just trying to get some 50% steals here, and I'm getting screwed, of course. Oh, they're AoE, that's right. So let's get at least one steal, please. Oh my fucking god, 50% chance! And it 4 misses with a 50% chance. Come on. This is OG, yeah. Thank you, at least you gave me a crit steal. I need a lot of grenades because this is gonna be very rough going into the next area without being able to use Totus. So I'm gonna get, normally I'd only get about like 4 or 5 grenades in total and I just get them on the way. But with this, I'm gonna steal at least 3 grenades from each encounter because I'm gonna need extras, so. I did get 5. I got 2 crit steals and a regular steal. Percussive maintenance. Work. Flat screen monitors before flat screens actually existed. I'm gonna just change weapon here instead because the defend is too strong. Even though I'm allowed to use the defend, it's way too strong for this part. He should be, oh. Sorry, bud. I booted Cecil a little bit on accident. Plasma TVs, yes, but those still required essentially a projection. Which were big fat boxes with like a little screen tool inside that projected it. Oh. I sure hope 7 grenades is enough. Maybe I should fight another battle. Can I get a battle still? I don't know if I can get a battle anymore now that I moved it forward. Oh yeah, we will have to go for people's ultimate weapons. We have to do penance. Technically, you can build your own ultimate weapon, but you would need 99 dark matters for every break damage limit, so... Normally, ultimate weapons would be an absolute waste of time if we're just doing like normal stuff, but anything Nemesis and up, you're gonna want ultimate weapons for. You need break damage. Actually, you need break damage limit just for the stat farming enemies. Like you need break damage for the monster arena just by itself, so yeah. What can you steal from him? Oh, okay, good. Ugh, man. Changing your weapon is a very, very small AT cost. Or CT cost. And so it's really annoying to have to change weapon over defend. Defend items and use and change weapon at very low costs, but change weapon especially has a very, very low cost. And with the kind of delayed sticky menus of FF10 HD Remaster, it's a little obnoxious. Actually, no, it's fine. Because you can just throw grenades here. Yeah. I really should have just defended it. He's not gonna die here. What a pain in the butt. Oh, I hate the remaster menus. That should be it? Nope, maybe one more. Yeah. A little awkward, but fine. I do have a working JP PS2 with the international version, and I'm pretty sure so does 7. Yeah, there's basically delays before your next input, and it's a little rough. And there's like a period of time where you can't hit inputs as the next menu comes up in between menus and stuff. It's a little bit like that in the PS2, but not as aggressive. They made it more aggressive in the remaster. Fun fact, that is the airship down there. See the big disc, like the big thing in the back? If you have the Albed primers, when you get up there, he says, "We found an airship."
For real?
For real. And I didn't really know what it meant for. When I first played the game, I thought they said, "Let's get back to the airship." And it wasn't until I played the game years later that I was like, "Wait a second, that's the frickin' airship." But they use the same texture for like the grimy airship as they do for the rock. So it makes it hard to point out that it's the airship. It just looks like a bunch of rocks. Clearly that's a submarine. Thank you, Joey, for the 144 bits. Oh, man.
Verfutra airship. Dradanukt van een neker.
Hi, Spirits! Coming in with the fat raid. Thank you, buddy, for the raid. Welcome into the Final Fantasy Fiesta, an annual race of the series of Final Fantasy games with my friend Seven Sids.
Hey.
We just started Final Fantasy
I
X.
helped out, didn't
We'll be
I?
going all the way to defeat Penance. And also, we're only allowed to use girls whenever possible, so...
Shut up, old man. You smell like farts.
We're also not allowed to run away from encounters
Hungry.
and other such things, like no RNG manipulation and everything. Thank you, Joey, for the 444 bits. That goes for all games, by the way. I hope you had a good stream, dude. I saw you were playing some retro-looking game the other day.
Whoa!
Seemed like you were
Right
enjoying
on.
it. I'm a big lurker. Thank you, Spirits, for the massive raid. And thank you, Player Isaac, with the 2,602 bits there. Thank you very, very much. Welcome in, welcome in. Well,
Hey,
that's how things go. Thank you very much for all the support. And I hope you guys like
Hello
Final
there.
Fantasy
What is your
because we
name?
got a lot of it coming up.
Riku.
Go follow Spirits. He's good people.
You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means
Wii
you.
U. Wii U! They predicted the Wii U! Oh my god, they predicted the Wii and the Wii U.
Who are you guys
Wow!
anyway?
Thank you, Suntown, for the 62 months of
We're
subbing!
Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
Yeah.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right.
To kill things.
Do you remember anything
Probably.
before that?
Normally, I'd keep Riku at low HP so I can exploit her limit break, but we won't be able to do that this time around. Because the way the overdrive can be set to
So I
advance
told her everything there
is
was
by
to tell about
damage
Xanarkin.
taken, and if you have low
About
HP and
life
get hit
there,
for overkill, it builds up
Blitzball,
instantaneously.
and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I?
Oh, is that so, Spectron? Is
say
that how it
something
works?
Funny?
You were near Sin.
One sec. Something. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball
I
there.
smelled something burning, so of course my wife is cooking.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. She's a fantastic cook. Don't tell her I said that.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
You said...
I don't think
You
she's
play
ever burned
blitzball?
anything that she's fed me ever.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe a little
You know,
char
you
or
should go
something
to
like that,
Luca.
but never burnt ever.
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me.
We both enjoy
I'll get
cooking
you
and we
to
cook
Luca.
together.
Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And
Well,
one
it's
thing,
called char,
don't
Titus.
tell anyone you're from Xanarkand,
Called
okay?
char.
Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
He's like, huh? Why would I not want to tell somebody about Xanarkand?
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
Yo, Zyfreak, thank you for the raid.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place.
Learn how to cook yourself.
That I can go back
It's
in a
very
day or two.
rewarding, and you can make good food for yourself.
But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
Thank you, Zyfreak, for the raid. Welcome in, everybody, to the Final Fantasy Fiesta, an annual race to the games of Final Fantasy 1 through 16, minus the MMOs and some extra things. No glitching, no running away from battles, and lots of different objectives for every game or challenges. So if you like Final Fantasy, we got that going on for quite a while. What were you up to today, dude? I know Horizon just came out, so you're probably playing that, I imagine.
Shin! Shinek Busa! Etonic! Etonic!
Yeah. Played it on stupidly hard mode, I imagine. Well, there you go. Trails of Horizons with Zyfreak. Have I been working out recently? No. No more than normal, but thank you. I do oftentimes get up and go to the fridge and stuff my face with food, so that might be where I'm getting all that, like, that muscle mass from. Although I would recommend getting in shape, yeah.
Riku!
Donk!
Blitzball!
Finally something to attach to. Finally something that seems familiar.
Hey!
All right, very important thing that we need to do for this playthrough of the game. Like, have to do it right now. Over here, over this little area, there's a little cove with the moon sigil. Moon crest, whatever. We need that. Like, we will not get another opportunity to get that. Until we beat Dark Valifor. So if you want Yuna to have her weapon, well, you need to get that there. And since we will be doing penance, yeah. There's like some antidotes over here or something I want to pick up just in case.
For real?
Antidotes can be, or poison can be really mean in this game. Yeah, in the original, the Dark Aeons didn't exist. Thank you, Playing Isaac, for the 144 bits, for real. Yep. Well, we have to do the Dark Aeons in order to do penance, so you know.
Yo. Hi.
You wanna
No, not penance today.
try that move one more time?
Finally.
But if I'm going to do
Things were
penance,
starting
I have to
to
do
look
Dark
up.
Aeons, and if I want to do Dark Aeons, I'm going to want Yuna's weapon, and if I want Yuna's weapon, I got to get it now, because otherwise Dark Valifor will block the way, and you can't get back into Besaid until you beat Dark Valifor once you leave Bavel. Because you get branded a traitor and a heretic.
Cool. You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin.
Thank you, Joy, for the 123 bits. Thank you.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice.
Right, you can still go to most areas.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Really? The
Why,
penance
you
team
hungry?
is... The penance
Okay,
team is
back
going to
to the
be
village.
Titus and
I can get
Waka?
something.
Really? Might want to get those reading glasses out, bud.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask.
I always use
True Xanarkin was
Yuna,
destroyed,
Riku,
right?
Titus anyway.
1,000 years ago?
Yuna
So it's
is
just a
goated.
big pile
There's
of
no
rubble
reason to
now,
use anybody but
isn't
Yuna.
it?
Riku, if you know her
Long
mixes or are
time
using a
ago,
guide
there
for
were
it, then
a whole lot
Riku's
of
amazing,
cities
and then
in
Titus
Spira.
just has the
Big
damage.
cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well,
Right,
take a
come
look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our
He
punishment
only-
for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
Hell yeah, Hardy.
Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
They do such a good job of narration with this game.
But you from the Xanarkand
the tone
days,
shift.
that was a good one, huh?
And like the warmer
Hey,
tone,
I'm not
like a
saying that team
microphone
never
from the
existed,
Titus and
yeah?
everything.
But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
now,
Lulu has
I
her
just
value.
live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was.
But we consider her B
Sure,
team.
it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
The real difference between most characters and a lot of the Final Fantasy games is like their overdrive, and Lulu's is kind of bad, but her versatility with magic does make her pretty decent, but she falls off real hard mid and late game.
Hey, it's this way.
But yeah, as far as Wakka's damage goes, the problem with Wakka is that you have to do a ton of Blitzball to get his damage potential up. And even then, you're having to do the slots, which is not a guarantee. Whereas Titus just gets like slice and dice and he just does more than 99,999 every time. Wakka's damage potential just is not worth it. I feel like people saying Wakka's like the GOAT, I don't get it. Cause hell no. I think Wakka is one of the worst in that regard. But that might just be a me thing, you know. But not to mention having to play a billion Blitzball matches to get there. No thanks. By the way, there is a way to one-shot the slime in the beginning of the game that you get the magic casting tutorial on. It only takes like 100 hours of grinding Titus on piranhas here. Good times. Oh, really, Shinjo? Interesting. That's how you unlock the secret ending, yes. The one where it's Lulu whistling at the pier instead of Yuna.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you
It'll
say,
be
huh?
fun.
Come on!
Sure.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I like how they just casually swim into this cave.
I thought then that
They don't know
Blitzball
if there's
and Sin
actually
were the
gonna be a
only
way
two
up.
things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
Well, Titus doesn't anyway.
I wasn't too far off either.
But when your whole career is being underwater, you get pretty comfortable with it. Actually, Wakka's better than Titus, if you ask me. The only thing that makes
This is where
Titus
I was
good is
born.
Jack Shot.
I started
Otherwise,
Blitz
he
when I
kind of
was
sucks.
5.
Well, he's
I joined the
okay.
Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
His passing
Well,
is
After last year's
trash.
tournament, I quit.
And his block.
Time seemed right.
Typical ball hog stats, honestly.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
You do realize he was
don't
handed
care how
an
we
underwater
do.
breathing device in the beginning of the
Long
game,
as we
right,
play our
Zazu?
best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory!
Crush our enemies
When you
into
play
dust!
in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
But Yevon, what about the teachings?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Yeah, you two. Watch
After
out.
surviving your run-in with Sin, you would be ashamed if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you'll
In
almost
return,
positively
come tournament
lose.
time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Nah, pass.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Waka never feeds Titus.
Let's see.
Never feeds him.
Crusaders Lodge is over yonder.
I mean, it's
Luzu
assumed that
and
they were
Gata are
given
usually
food at
there.
the various different parts of the story, but yeah.
All right. Over here.
If you know what you're doing, Lame
what's
Gwyn,
up?
it's very, very hard to lose,
You
but the
remember the
RNG
prayer,
is
right?
RNG. Even when you play perfectly,
I didn't know it in the first place.
yeah,
To tell the truth.
the goers are
That's like the basics
especially
of the basics.
aggressive in that game.
All right, I'll show you.
It's not a guarantee that you'll win with Jack Shot. It does, like No Name says, just helps. But there's a trick to managing how you score
Go ahead, you try.
that hopefully I'll execute. I mean, again, at the end of the day, you can still get screwed, so yeah. Less that and more about not scoring until the time is about to run out. The reason you do that is because if you score a goal, the opposite team
now,
automatically
represent yourself
wins
to the
blitz
Temple
off,
Summoner.
and
Any
getting the ball
blitzball player
away
would
from
know
your
that
opponent,
prayer.
especially
It was the blitzball sign for victory.
the goers, is very difficult. Yep, the goers have better stats, better team, and are very, very aggressive during that first match. So what you want to do is score right before the clock runs out, which is like about a minute beforehand. So set up about a minute and a half prior. Hopefully that's good enough. And then during when you get the quarter change, it'll do another 50-50 blitz off. And then you do it again at the 2-minute mark. That's when Walker
It was
comes
then,
in.
standing in that place.
And you get another 50-50 blitz off. And you just have to get lucky. But yeah.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
It's doo-doo. It's a shitty minigame, and the first game is very difficult to win on top of that. I mean, you can't go behind the goalpost if you want to AI exploit. I don't do that in the Fiesta. I think 7 does, but I don't. I don't do that because it feels a little against the Fiesta to AI exploit like that. Like that's kind of cheaty. But I mean, it's not a big enough deal that it's like something to complain about, you know? I use Jasu, yeah.
What's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse
Pretty much.
over and
Yep.
over. Funny.
Also, you
a
can just do
little sad.
Jasu and
The
Titus.
summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth.
Do you know why they
entities of
view that
great
way about
power,
the toxin?
The Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They
Like,
are
do you
the
know
blessing
why
of
that is
Yevon.
a factor in this world?
So what he meant
And why it
was
works
that we
as an
should respect
excuse.
some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
I don't think there's any items in here. I don't really care. It is. It's exactly that. So basically, tons of people could go and see Xanarkin for themselves and come back and tell stories. But anything that goes against the teachings or the agenda of Yevon, they can just claim, clearly this person has been affected by Sin's toxin. So it's a method of control
Sorry,
to
man.
not let
No
people
time
know
for
the
lunch
truth. Anytime it starts to
Take
get
a
out,
nap.
they just
Little
start talking
bullshit.
crazy, or, you know, they say that they're talking crazy, and clearly it must have been Sin's toxin, which doesn't exist. It's not a thing. Which you learn later, of course.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
But it's not
Can't interfere.
explicitly
It's a
stated
rule.
that the Sin's toxin
But
thing is a lie.
it's been nearly-
Kind of have to, like, you know, read between the lines and everything.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Sin took him there. It's a physical place that exists. It's right off the
Thank
coast
you.
of Baj Temple.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let
It's
him.
not literally a dream.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how
What a
much
fucking
you hate him.
terrible mom. I don't want Jack to die because I love him, but I'll just tell my son that you should not want him to die because then you won't be able to tell him you hate him. Yeah, that's it. Like, good lord, what a terrible mother. Exiled One, thank you for the 27 months.
Waka?
The game tells it to you, Duxers. It straight up, there's a big moment on Mount Gagazet that it teaches you all about what Titus's origin is and all of the stuff. It's not like slap you in the face told to you. Again, a little bit of it is kind of like subtlety or like
Is something
dialogue
wrong?
that's not so blatantly obvious
Someone hasn't
because
returned from the trial.
that's kind of organic storytelling.
Eh?
It's not just slapping you in the
Well,
face with everything. You
apprentice
kind of have to
summoner,
look into it and read it.
There's a
more
room in there
meaningfully.
called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
Same thing, Drakadai.
If the
Sin.
prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
I mean, I would say it's pretty
So someone
explicitly
is in there
stated
somewhere,
enough.
and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
No, you're not dumb.
Day's already gone by.
Is it particularly
not
dangerous
dumb.
in there?
Sometimes, yes.
There is no time travel.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's zero time travel in this
There's
game.
already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Explain Shinra. Oh. No. So you're almost right, Midnight's Sparrow. So the way it works is that the Faith are the people on Mount Gags, like the old population of Xanarkin, and they're summoning the city. And Sin was created also by Yu Yevon, and there's only two things that Sin is supposed to do. Two objectives that he always has. One is to protect Xanarkin, the one that Titus is from, and the other is to stop any city from getting too big. Why Bevel gets a free pass, I don't know why. It might just be a thing in his orders or something, that Bevel isn't allowed to be attacked or something. Or maybe they just kind of get away with it. But basically those are his only two directives. That's it. So the reason that Sin is commonly close to other Xanarkin, and which is how Jek got picked up, is because his job is to protect Xanarkin. So when Jek went out to training one day and never came back, guess who swept them up and everything. Let's see. I think I need the destruction sphere first. So I gotta bring this over. I forget exactly how to do this one. It's not hard though, so I'll get it. Good anti-sin spray. Yeah, that always works. No.
What a stupid mission.
I can join for the 188 bids. Wasn't it just like open this up and then the destruction sphere's right in and that's that? Done deal. No, I gotta put this one in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't want to do all that, so let's just put this back in the door. Thank you, Joey, for the 188 bits. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not too overly fond of... Oh, that's the Besaid sphere. Right. Of the, Come on. The camera changes can be a little bit awkward, too. I think this makes the glyph appear? No. Yes, punny, me too. Xanarkin had the summoners, Bevel had the Machina. Which is why Sin's objective is to destroy Machina, because Xanarkin had no chance to win against Bevel's Machina. This like makes the little line form all the way to the left, and that gives me the destruct sphere, right? Maybe not? Oh, for fuck's sake. I really do not like these. I can never remember. I can remember all the other ones, actually. But this one, for whatever reason, I can never remember it. There we go. This draws the line to break the wall. Does Besaid. Quite Besaid myself. True, they should have just done their best, idiots. All right, there's one. We can peace out now. Cat Rod, thank you for 3 months of sub. Thank you. Hey, bitch face, what are you doing?
What's gotten into you?
I mean, what's gotten into you, bud?
Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Which one do I want to be? I want to be a blitzball.
Ah! Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardians.
Yeah, it's because they're not intuitive puzzles, Berserk.
One of them's got a short
They're not
fuse.
well designed.
Who knows what the other's thinking? Well, now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
I don't know. He throws that ball pretty good, you know.
What are you doing
He can defeat monsters, and he doesn't afraid of anything.
No, it's just. See, I told you she gets mad easy.
I mean,
Is the
I was
summoner all right?
dying to play video games, Rubottom, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is. I could use the mental break, honestly. Who are you? Oh. Correction, Joe. And it is a nice little detail that a lot of people miss. Well, it's more like the faith that summons Valifor, but yes. I mean, not really anything specific, no.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Yeah, you gotta be
Man,
quite the
was I
performer to be
surprised.
able to voice two of the main
And here
cast.
I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Instead, it was a hot grill. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Hey, over here.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Yes, Valifor is the main character of the game.
Ready?
It's true.
Okay.
Bahat. Bahat is like the little young 12-year-old cousin of Bahamut. It's like Scrappy-Doo versus Scooby-Doo. Yeah, let me at him. Boy, yada. Oh my god, I just saw Ifrit's name again. Oh no.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Cool.
The faith that summons Valifor is a woman. Thank you, Planet Isaac, for 123 bits. I'm not sure what this means. I think it was like a nickname for somebody's kid or something like that. So. Thank you for the name. Yeah.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
You're
Let
a
me
bad
introduce you to
man.
the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Oh, sorry, it's the toxin again.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
Do our best! Our goal is to ha.
Our new goal is victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
All we gotta do to win is just win. It's so easy. Thank you, Planet Isaac, for 110 bits. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Thank you, Warm Talent, for 110 bits as well. That's just everybody. Nobody knows how to talk anymore in this game. All they know how to do is
Stay
laugh.
away from the summoner.
You're a bad man. Hey, shut the fuck up, you old fart. I want to go talk to this hot hunk of meat.
Fault to begin with.
Thank you, No Name, and Plain Isaac with 110 bits as well. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you, No
much
Name,
for
for
your
another
help
110
earlier.
bits.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that
Wow.
Aeon
Thank you,
thing.
Chris, for 110 bits.
That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Sure, I don't know that about that, but you can do it totally.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
Go fuck yourself, you little brat. Thank you, Plain Isaac, for 110 bits.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
I mean, sure,
We're
kid.
going on the same
Yeah.
boat,
Yeah. Hey, Scram,
really?
get out of here.
We can talk more.
Huh.
Oh, talk more.
You can tell me all about Xanarkin.
You can tell me all about your crazy whole Xanarkin thing that you got going on, because apparently you think that exists, you idiot.
Then we're cool.
Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Bro, you made a bed? You made a whole bed already? Holy shit, that's impressive.
Ready for bed?
Oops.
Don't overdo it. We leave early tomorrow. Ready? Good. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite, and I mean that. Once upon a time, go the fuck to sleep. The end. And then they didn't go the fuck to sleep. The end. What the hell? Come on, buddy. Thank you, Plain Isaac, with 288 bits. Professional Minecraft veteran always carries a bed. It's like don't forget to bring a towel, but with beds.
Where's that boat?
Nice, DW. 360 plays it.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkin?
Whoa.
Hey. You said you'd go with me.
Did I? No, did I?
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're
Oh,
good
man. Jack's stealing my Riz again. Thank you, Plain Isaac, with 110 bits and the 288
what'd you
bits.
say?
You have
Chris,
to
thank you for
speak
another
loudly.
110 bits. Thank you.
I hate you. That's the spirit. You can
This
do
is
it.
such a good dream sequence. The way they portray this dream is so
Dead, okay?
accurate to his issues, and just the way it's portrayed is really kind of goofy and just sort of doesn't make any sense, because dreams often do that.
He does look a lot like
But it perfectly portrays his issues.
But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu.
He looked nothing like you.
He looked like you.
He's dead?
No, no, no. He just got magically teleported
was with
1,000
the
years in the
Crusaders
future or
when
something
they
like that. Yeah,
fought
totally.
Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
He
That
should,
was the
honestly.
idea.
A terrible mother.
I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you.
But I am.
But I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
No, she has a unique sprite. She just doesn't have a high quality sprite. In fact, Jack doesn't even have a high quality sprite at all. He only gets a CG model at the very end.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
Yes, that's Don't worry, Waka. If you think that's embarrassing, you should hear the dream I had.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Yeah,
Well,
you know, two cute
never
girls who I promised things to that wanted to go, you know, on a trip with me, and then
Where's
my dad
Yuna?
came along and stole them from
We're
me and
taking the same
called
boat
me a
as
loser
Yuna,
and a
right?
crybaby, and
Why
then they
don't
all
we
laughed
get
at
away
me.
here?
And then I
You
wet
came to this
myself.
village 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When the last calm
Good
started.
times.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should
Not for
work
long,
together.
bitch. Gonna be my story soon.
You really don't need all that luggage.
Oh,
They're not
man.
really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, she wasn't abusive, but she was massively negligent.
Okay, off we go.
Back around. I don't think I have to set that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have to set that. I thought there was an item over there. Oh well. I do know that there's something down here. That's fine. I don't really need all the items. Normally I wouldn't even get these, but you know, things are gonna be a little sketchy. Is that so, Playnastic? Wow, what a story. Thank you for the 110 bids. I'm gonna potentially buy some things here. I think that's fine. Not too much.
Here come.
Oops. I was supposed to mash that.
Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well.
Yeah,
Might make
there was
a
like
good
a
guardian
whole
someday.
song and dance. We did some back and forth, you know. It was quite the quite the achievement there.
My kind of customer.
Glass can be very sturdy.
That looks like trouble.
Ha, watch this.
What this? Oh, looks like you're a fucking idiot.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic?
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Well, here's our main for like the rest of the
Spells
game.
Ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means
Use fire. Got it. Thunder is a sound, by the way. Lightning is the actual thing.
What a stupid mission.
Thank you, Planet Ads, for 188 bits. Yeah. 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 Can I can't do party swapping yet. Okay.
take your time.
No. Lulu will probably be that. Well, Lulu and Yuna are definitely going to carry a lot. Honestly, Lulu, Yuna, and Riku are all perfectly capable characters, especially Yuna. But like, only being able to use the girls is the problem here, not the fact that they might not be powerful. Once we get to the end game, it won't matter though, thankfully.
What's going on?
Yeah, we can use summons. Like, we're using that character and all the tools that they have. We're not, like, it's not, Ifrit isn't considered a boy teammate. He's just considered an aspect of her kit. Good kitty. Good kitty. Okay. Spinny, twirly, slap! Is that crit? I don't think so. I think Spiral Cut is double damage, so I think that's about right. Double or triple or something like that. Hey, you know, he may start off as a spoiled sports like star, but he grows.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Ha ha ha. Alright, remember, I'm not allowed to use the sphere grid on any of the boys, so I can't level up Totus over here. What a cutie!
A flyer. That's your department, right?
No! Like, the way Waka's
Why
like,
don't we let our summoner
I
show us
mean,
what's made of?"
technically.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay, summons a giant friggin' monster to devour her enemies.
Summon copy!
Thank you, Player Has 120 bids. Thank you. For summoning some coffee. That was expertly timed and planned. Wait.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom! I don't remember if I'm supposed to boost here or not. I feel like I do. Otherwise I won't build it up. Maybe just the regular battle's enough to get it up. I don't know, I don't remember. Maybe he just has that flawless memory, you know? Pikachu, use a Thunder Smash! Pikachu!
Burn to the ground!
Thank you, Playing Us with 177 bids. Oh, man. Actually, I don't want that on her because I'd rather sell it. Like, who gives a crap if she can get blinded or not? I don't know. She won that battle. All right, here is a tricky thing here. You do not need to use Waka's Dark Touch here. Every other tutorial, you basically have to use the ability. But you can actually, oh wait, no, no, never mind, I take it back. I do have to use Dark Touch. Never mind. I thought this was the one that you could avoid, but it turns out that you cannot. Oh, that's right, you can switch Waka out. That's right, that's what it is. You can switch Waka out and then you don't have to use them, yeah. It's a little risky using standard grid. Oh, but you can get the stats you need from both grids. So the standard grid technically has more slots than the expert grid, but the expert grid has more freedom. Flying type works on flying type, it's just not super affected or anything. Oh my god, I just realized I have Lulu and that's it. like nobody's nobody's gonna be doing anything except for Lulu. Oh my god, Yuna's got nothing. Might as well just defend on Yuna as well. This is basically Lulu only until we get to bosses.
Just thought I'd give it a try.
The game basically tells you you're wrong if you don't one-shot the enemy. That's hilarious. You're like, nope.
Magic.
Oops. I accidentally mashed that dialogue. It's not the end of the world, but I try not to because, you know, that's part of the Fiesta. At the end of the day, the Final Fantasy Fiesta is a spirit of the game race, so mashing through dialogue and skipping cutscenes is not allowed. But something like that, it's okay. We kind of go whoopsie doodle and move on. But if we skip a scene, then we reset, obviously. I don't think we can get Black Mage Yuna because I can't use the Sphere Grid on Waka, which means that I can't take him over to get all the Goth spells and use the magic spheres. I can still use the magic spheres on Yuna for like a raw spell early on or something, but like, yeah, it's gonna have to wait for some time before Yuna can actually get there. Maybe I'll use one of the black magic spheres I get from Seymour to just get a raw spell just so she can have something when we do the temple. But we'll see. Isn't there like something else over here? Hey, hi Lulu, how you doing? Hey, hi, it's me, star player of the Xanarchy Games. This is my story. Hey, get out of my way. No, it's my story. Move. It's my story. Get out of it. It's about me. It's big. It's me, your favorite star player of the Xanarchy Babes. Totus, say goodbye to me, not her. She's not, it's my story. It's my story. Hey, hi guys, it's my story. Hey, it's about me. Goodbye. This game's about me. Hi, goodbye everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome everybody. I love me. I love me. Cool. Thank you, Worm Talon, for that in 23 bits.
Boo.
No, it's boobs. There's a second B at the end of it. You'll see why that's what he's actually saying. This random dude, he comes up there and steals the binoculars. Like, what the heck? What a bully. And then he's like, some mounds. Let's check out some other mounds. Yeah, there we go. And then Lulu's like, hey, I see you looking at my chest, bro. And he's like, yeah. What a child. But he's kind of supposed to be a child at this point. Spoiled little sports star, finding out what the real world's all about.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
They're like 2 feet away from her yelling that.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
He's like 19.
She's the daughter
Yuna-
of High
Yuna's
Summoner
17.
Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Wakka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Wakka is basically the epitome of staring into space, glazed eyes, drooling. Nah, stoners have more spatial awareness than Wakka does on his best day.
The wind. It's nice.
It's also hilarious. The wind. The wind is freaking hilarious. See? They can't help but laugh. Oh my god, the wind! Oh, amazing. Thank you, Planet S, for the 110 bits 5 friggin' times. Yeah, hilarious wind.
Aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Wakka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wakka doesn't believe me at all.
I don't believe you either. I mean, I believe you.
I've heard in Xanarkin there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
Cool.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Cool. Take a play that's for the 123 bits.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago.
Cool.
Off the coast of Xanarkin.
Awful! Wow!
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Planet Aztec, with 123 bids. Wow.
He went
So
out
rude.
to sea for training one day and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But
I mean, Xanarkin is a land
It's
of summoners.
True. I first met Jecht
Good
10 years and 3
boy.
months
Oh, cool.
ago. I remember that was the day my father left.
Thank you, Planet Aztec, with the 266 bits. But then
The
they didn't
date
have they didn't
fits,
need guardians
doesn't it?
because they didn't have a pilgrimage. So Xanarkin was destroyed before the pilgrimages became a thing. So no.
yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
Johnny Test? Who's Johnny Test? The voice actor for Titus is James Arnold Taylor.
I'm coming.
I mean, yeah. Thank you, Planet Aztec, with the 377 bits. Oh, did James Arnold Taylor voice some cartoon character from that era? You failed. Worry not, Kimari will do what Titus cannot. Hello. That's a fingernail.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it.
Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
I'm coming.
We're going is what's gonna happen. Whee! Thank you, Playnazi, for the 377 bits. Yeah, we're just hitching a ride, you know. It's like a skateboarder grabbing onto a car or something, you know. The fuel is chocobos. Oh dear. Just defend? Oh my god. I think that should be low enough. I actually want to say it does more than 2,000 even. Swordna, thank you for the 90 freaking 8 months. Holy moly, soon indeed, dude. Oh, I forget which is the good one. I want to say it's Energy Ray.
Burn to the ground!
Nope, it was Energy Blast. Shit. Well, that's not good. Maybe I'll build up enough. If I dodge something, I can, it'll be fine. I need to dodge though. I need to dodge. I need to dodge. Dodge. Oh boy. Water and water and water, water, 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 water and water and water. Thank you very much, Tiger, for the 800 bits. Yeah, I'm not gonna get an overkill. I'm not gonna get an overkill. I screwed it up. Shit. I screwed it up. Well, this is gonna take some time because I'm an idiot. That should have been an Energy Blast and done, and I picked the wrong one because I forget which one it was. Well, it'll just be 2 fires. But I won't get an overkill, so... Oh god, that feels so dirty not getting an overkill there. Like, it feels awful. He's waving at us with literal ocean waves. Thank you, Play It As, with the 377 bits. Thank you very much. My best friend in the world, where did he go? I met him yesterday and I already love him. You know, we can't lose our only chance at the Crystal Cup. Eat this potion, bitch. It's like Jello. You gotta chew it a little bit. I don't have cheer. Oh my god. Like, we have nothing. Not even cheer. If we don't have cheer, oh man, the solo stuff is gonna be hard. Or the non-girl stuff without sphere grids. That's what I mean. Azarin, 93 months, thank you. Holy moly, working on that hundo. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, at least I'll have cheer, it'll be fine, because that'll give me 10 strength of defense on my team. Like, now I'm not so sure if it's gonna be reasonable. I mean, you know, we'll figure it out, right? That's my last Dark Touch. Like, I also have to have enough damage for like the big boom and the other fight. Like, that's. I'm actually really worried now. I'm definitely not going to be overkilling this thing. Unintentionally? No, it was by intention. We're not allowed to use the sphere grid on the boys because of, you know, girls only. It wasn't really changes, that was always kind of